So we went to Home Depot to change the faucet outside, which was leaking. I figured it needed a new washer, but the washer it has is strange, not like the normal faucet washer. It's really small, and I wasn't sure if that was the issue. And we couldn't find a worker, so I was completely puzzled what the solution to this problem was gonna be. And but we finally found a worker, and he told us to change this part. Eventually we decided that this part needed changing, and because we decided that the washer would be too hard to find a replacement for, which is weird because they had this part in stock. Eventually he also gave us a handle to go with the part, a new one, and so we were walking out, but as we walked out I noticed the screw for the handle, it was not compatible with the screw for this handle, and which that worker told us it was. So I went back, and there was another worker there, great personality, and quite a charisma, and yeah, he was the one to go to. It was his department. He revealed that the other guy was actually in the electrical department, and yeah, he assisted us a lot. He told us that the handle didn't go with this part. It wasn't for them, and he revealed that actually it was compatible. That's the one thing first I made sure was true, and then he revealed that the old faucet did not replacing, so which is this, and the way to remove this is easy. You unscrew the top, I don't know if that's necessary, and then you use pliers to take it off by pulling counterclockwise, and that was found on YouTube. But the good thing the worker showed is that what the real problem was, and it was something that is called the seats. The other worker told us we needed to replace the whole pipe because if it was leaking, and yeah, obviously had no experience. He figured it was too old, and that would have been a big problem to do because the pipe is in the ceiling probably, and yeah, you would have to cut open the ceiling and get the pipe off and a new pipe in. And he told us we needed these new seats, otherwise the old washer, which he confirmed is the source of the leak, with I mean the new washer would also break because the seats are bad, these, and he told us how to find the seats, I mean the new washers, and it is by looking at the packaging for this part, and you look at the back and it says a quarter, that is 1/4 1/4S, and then you go look at the labels for the washers, and lo and behold, it says 1-4S 1/4 S, and there is how you find the washer. So you look for the part that the washer is on, and at the back of the packaging would give you the size of the washer. Great. So the guy is really helpful, and not only that, he also recommended we get this tool to get the seats out. These. So now I'm gonna go fix the faucet with all new parts, and we'll see if it works, if the leak stops. Here is the faucet fixed. My mother wrapped it in plastic bag for some weird reason. She's an old school type of superstition. And the faucet actually doesn't require a seat, so although I thought he was wise, after ruminating about it in the night, I realized this is just basic information he gave me, and yeah, the disillusionment is gone. So I only needed the washer, and even if the seat was bad, many washers came in the pack, so I could just change them whenever they went back without having to change the seat. It would have been more cost effective. I mean, so instead of spending $13, you could only spend, which I did, or I should say 14. You could spend $3 for the washer and have many years worth more of non-dripping faucet. And yeah, so everything worked out eventually, and it wasn't bad advice he gave me. It was just incorrect advice due to the lack of information. And yeah, there's some information that maybe can help you when you're fixing your outdoor faucet.